Hey guys, someone requested a video on my experiences in an RCM ARCT practical exam. However, RCM has been making a lot of changes in the last few years. Even within the last year, they've changed so much. So I don't really think that I'm the one to ask about specifics of what to expect on the exam. But I can tell you from a broader range of experience what to expect of a practical exam. I've taken piano exams in 3 different programs: RCM, Guild, Hall, Certificate of Merit. Ironically, I've actually done way more piano exams than flute exams. So we're just going to talk about practical exams. How to take it without completely freaking out. First off, like my other RCM videos, make sure you look at the syllabus. I got the woodwind one because I play a woodwind instrument. And I got a piano one because I had to take the grade 6 piano exam to get my flute ARCT. If you guys are wondering and are getting confused, I do have a bachelor's of music degree in flute performance from UBC, as well as a flute performance diploma from RCM. Yeah. As long as you follow the syllabus, you're pretty much good to go. Remember that your judge or the adjudicator, or whatever you want to call them, is a human being, not a marking robot. If you think of that person as a robot, your music will sound robotic. If you think of the judge as a human, your music will come out a little bit more organically. If you come into your exam super nervous, you're gonna make your judge feel nervous for you. Even if you feel nervous, you have to act confident. If you act confident, your examiner is going to feel the confidence radiating from you. Whatever feelings you project out to the judge is actually going to reflect it back at you. Make sure you smile. You gotta think about it this way. It is long hours of hearing probably the same things over and over and over again. Give them a nice little smile. Even if you don't feel it, make them feel a little better. You have to realize that these people work their butts off. Oh, also, just be aware that the acoustics of the room, like the way the sound moves in the room, is going to be way different from when you practice at home. It doesn't matter what instrument you play. When you get into that room and you play your stuff, it's going to sound different, and that's what you have to expect. If you don't expect that, then good luck. A warning for piano players. I suspect most of you probably don't practice on a baby grand all the time. But most of the time for your exam, 95% of the time, you're going to get a baby grand. 2 things to look out for. You know the little lid part that's right here where you play? It's super reflective. It actually reflects your fingers playing. My mom told me to always ignore that. My mom took piano exams when she was little too. If you watch your own fingers playing, you are going to be so confused beyond belief. The second thing is that when you're playing on a baby grand, you can actually see the keys coming up and like bouncing like this while you're playing. No matter how fascinating it is to you, just ignore it. If you don't ignore it, you're totally going to be like, just a little note to the parents, especially if your kid plays piano, please don't be too hard on them if they get really distracted during the exam. It is so weird to play stuff that you've practiced your butt off on one instrument, and then for the marked exam, you have to play it on a different one. Please comfort your child. It is freaking scary going in there, playing on an instrument that you've never played before. When you go into the exam room, do not expect yourself to play everything perfectly. It is not gonna happen. Because of all the distractions in that environment, and you also have the judge sitting there like writing and stuff like that, if you get 85% of what you practice at home and you're able to do 85% of that in the exam room, that is really good. If you think that that judge is writing all sorts of really bad things about you, you are probably wrong. It takes time for them to write even good things about you. Another thing that will make judges really happy, if you number each measure in your music, you're gonna make life so much easier for those judges, because when they give you comments on specific parts of the piece, they don't have to count. If they don't have to count, they don't have to work as hard. If they don't have to work as hard, they're happier. I don't care what instrument you play, number all the measures, okay? If you guys have any more questions about practical exams, please fire those questions away at me, put them in the comments below. That's about it. I will see you guys later. Bye!